Welcome to this presentation on how to write the CIPD Level 7 questions for 7CO01 assessment for 2024-25. You can visit our website by clicking on link provided in comment sections or chat with us on WhatsApp on clicking link to get best expert help. You will find how to write this question in this video. Kindly subscribe us to and message us on. The AI Redundancy Protection Act proposes a structured approach to managing job displacement risks posed by AI technologies. Firstly, it mandates that companies conduct an AI impact assessment before implementing automation, ensuring decisions are not solely profit-driven, but consider social consequences. Secondly, it requires employers to consult affected employees and jointly develop personalized transition plans. This step fosters transparency and supports change management. Thirdly, it introduces public-private partnerships to fund and deliver reskilling initiatives for workers transitioning to new roles. Lastly, a standardized redundancy compensation framework will ensure affected employees are fairly treated. This will reduce legal disputes and foster goodwill. Although employers might argue about the increased administrative burden, the proposal balances innovation and social responsibility. The Act aligns with future-oriented workforce planning, ensuring that AI integration does not come at the cost of social stability and fairness. In recent years, the integration of artificial intelligence, AI, and automation has drastically transformed how work is conducted across various sectors. However, this evolution has outpaced the legal frameworks governing employment, leading to increased uncertainty for both employers and employees. Job displacement due to automation is a rising concern, with many roles becoming redundant or requiring reskilling. Currently, employment laws in our country lack specific clauses that address redundancy caused by AI-driven technological change. This gap calls for a proposal like the AI Redundancy Protection Act, a legislative initiative aimed at safeguarding employees' rights during tech-driven transitions. The Act would establish clear procedures for assessing automation impact and ensuring fair compensation and retraining programs. By bringing legal clarity and fairness, the Act would promote responsible automation and reduce workforce insecurity. Employers might resist due to cost implications, but its long-term benefits ensure a stable, future-ready workforce. The proposed legislation offers multiple long-term advantages. First, it provides legal clarity by defining the boundaries of employer responsibilities when deploying AI solutions that may result in job losses. This reduces ambiguity and potential legal conflicts. Second, it enhances job security by mandating a fair process and offering support mechanisms for affected employees, leading to increased social trust and organizational reputation. Third, the promotion of reskilling ensures that displaced workers are not left behind, but are given the tools to adapt to new roles, contributing to a more dynamic and resilient labor market. Finally, the Act encourages a balanced approach to technology adoption. By setting clear guidelines and accountability, it ensures that innovation is not pursued at the expense of workers' welfare. These benefits collectively promote a more sustainable and inclusive transition into an AI-driven economy. Despite the benefits, the proposed AI Redundancy Protection Act may face criticism from multiple stakeholders. Employers may argue that the legislation imposes additional operational costs and reduces agility in tech adoption. However, these costs are investments in workforce sustainability and may prevent long-term issues like high turnover or reputational damage. Employees may fear that retraining will not lead to equivalent or better job opportunities. To address this, quality control and outcome tracking of training programs must be integral to the policy. Trade unions might be concerned about enforcement and monitoring. Thus, an independent oversight body should be established to ensure compliance and resolve disputes. Lastly, governments might hesitate due to financial commitments for training schemes, but public-private co-investment models and tax incentives could offset this. These objections highlight the need for a well-rounded, transparent, and collaborative implementation strategy. To ensure the effective implementation of the AI Redundancy Protection Act, A strategic phased roadmap is essential. In Phase 1, a multi-stakeholder task force comprising government officials, employer groups, unions, and AI experts will draft the policy framework. Open dialogue during this stage builds buy-in and ensures the policy is balanced and pragmatic. Phase 2 will launch pilot programs in automation-prone industries such as manufacturing, logistics, and finance to test the feasibility and collect feedback. Phase 3 will focus on formal legislative enactment accompanied by widespread public awareness campaigns and employer training programs. Phase 4 involves continuous monitoring and refinement based on real-world outcomes and stakeholder feedback. An agile implementation process with clear metrics and accountability mechanisms will help identify gaps and improve policy effectiveness over time. This roadmap ensures that the legislation evolves with the fast-paced nature of technological change.